What is up, everyone? So I wanted to get this video out because there's a lot of people out there that I feel that struggle with understanding how to really have a meaningful discovery in the actual sales calls. And what do I mean by that? The discovery is where you're going to find out exactly what your prospects are really saying. You need to understand that your prospects, when they come to a call, they're going to be wearing a mask. They're not just going to strip themselves of their identity and kind of let you know all of their problems straight away. Like, they've just got on a call with you and they're not just going to feel so comfortable and open to kind of tell you the exact root of the problem of what's actually happening in their life. And you need to remember that. So if you see your prospects on Zoom, and they're folding their arms, they look like they're a bit tight, that just shows that they're actually feeling a little bit maybe uncomfortable. So you have to make them feel comfortable literally in the first 30 seconds to 2 minutes, so that you can then start asking your questions to really find out why that they're actually on the call. And let me give you a scenario for wherever you are in the world, and you go and meet someone new. I'm in Bali, so we kind of meet a lot of different people all the time. There's so many incredible cafes here. But what tends to happen is you'll go and meet someone and you'll just, first of all, you'll kind of say, like, oh, cool, like, nice to meet you, I'm James. What is it that you do? Which, think about it. What is it that you do is a very direct question. Well, what about if that person doesn't really do anything at the moment, but they may know you and they've automatically kind of maybe put you on a pedestal because you're very successful, maybe as an entrepreneur? Then they're going to feel uncomfortable revealing like what it is that they do. So really think about how you approach someone just in the gym, in a cafe, just in general, and reframe it to like, yeah, man, I'm James. Like, obviously great to meet you. And I've been here for a while now. Like, what kind of passion projects are you currently working on at the moment? Oh, well, I'm currently working on this. I'm really obviously dedicated to doing this by this time. It's a lot better than asking someone like, what is it that you do? And unfortunately, when someone asks us, what is it we do? The ego gets inflated and we try and create a fake identity of who we are. So you might basically turn around. And I'll give you an example. This is a true example. When I first got to Bali, I was pretty successful at crypto. And I was like, yeah, I'm a 6-figure crypto trader. When really I wasn't a 6-figure crypto trader. I was someone that got my money in at the right time and did very well. And didn't manage to secure all of that money. Like, it was floating, but your ego is inflated. Like, look how clever I was. Look what I did. And it's absolute BS. So really slow down when you're speaking to someone, and kind of, when you try and inflate yourself for your identity, have to kind of live this kind of fake person that you are saying who you are. So always remember, like, well, this is what I'm doing at the moment, but this is the projects that I'm currently working on. This is what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about my health. I'm passionate about obviously helping this charity. Like, it's not just about what we do to make money. And you'll have a lot more deeper, meaningful conversations when you meet people. And let's just say that they are a lot more successful than you. They're going to take a liking to you as well. And then all of a sudden, there's going to be value that's shared. And now obviously you're networking because you can see how you can help that person. So I hope that's been really helpful. But now I want to dive in how we can actually do this on a discovery call when we're on Zoom as well. So let me just make this a little bit smaller for you. So mastering the discovery. Yeah. Simple stuff. So as you can see here, when you have the mask. Yeah. Prospects will wear a mask when they first get on the call. Yeah. Because they want to protect their identity. They don't want to tell you that they are failing at something. They're always going to try inflate the ego and make themselves sound better than what they speak to traders. So give an example, they will say, yeah, trading's going pretty well. I've just got funded. I made obviously 10% last month. And I'll go, oh, okay, great. So I take it you're trading full time then. You're generating income full time. And then they will say, oh no, I've got a job. Okay, so when you said you made 10%, like what do you mean by that? Oh, that was just obviously on a demo account. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. So what's the actual goal then? Like, you haven't generated any income yet and you've been doing this for 3 years. Like, what is the goal? Oh, I want to make 10K a month. So that's the goal. That's the service level goal. We need to now understand what's behind the reason of what 10K is actually going to do for them. Very, very, very important, yeah? So explore how the problems affect their business, finances, and well-being. So you've been trading now 3 years and you've not been as successful as you would like, but congrats on being on this call, man, and actually asking for more help. I'm sure you know this because you're a smart guy, John, but study after study shows that people that keep reaching out and getting the support and help in areas of their life where they need to improve are always going to get to where they want to go, like a lot quicker and a lot faster. I'm curious, like, what was that kind of pivotal moment where you was like, I need to kind of ask for some outside help to be able to improve your trading? Listen to what I've just done there. I've now shifted their identity as they're not this person who doesn't ask for help. They keep asking for help. So that shows to me that they're very teachable. They're very coachable. All of a sudden, I'm shifting their identity at the start of the call when they say, oh, I've tried this program or I've done this program. It didn't work for me. So I'm really shifting their own internal identity that they are someone that keeps looking for help and support. Because if you don't quit at anything in life, you're eventually going to hit your goals, and then you're going to have new goals and then a new mountain to climb. Yeah. We want to really see if they're ready to make changes and take action. But how do we do that? By shifting their identity. Very, very powerful. Okay. The discovery phase is important. Yeah. It builds trust. We really want to be at the start of the call. We really want to be like, not telling them straight away that we can help them. We kind of want to push them back a little bit. So I'll give you a frame that I use at the start of my calls, and it'll just be something like this, and I will literally do exactly this. So John, like, I've got your application here, and I don't really want to assume too much from what you've put down there, but thank you for filling it out. You'll be surprised how many people don't actually take the time to even fill that out. So that really shows to me that you're coachable and teachable. What am I doing now? Shifting that identity. They are someone that actually does what they're asked. Yep. Maybe just to give you a bit of context of like how the call's going to go, like myself, the coaches, the support team, we know that there's hundreds of ways how to trade, and it doesn't mean that our way is the right way. And that's what we're going to find out today, really. Because if I feel maybe like what we do isn't going to work for you, then I'll definitely point you in another direction. Like we've got obviously a great network of like-minded coaches in this space. But if myself and yourself feel confident that what we do here can help you achieve your trading and get better returns, then we'll definitely talk about how we can do that. Does that sound cool? We want to get a yes. So what we've done now is just set a strong frame. I am giving you absolute gems here. Yeah. So you want to be writing these down because it's going to make a massive difference on bringing the pressure down at the start of your course, making them feel a lot more comfortable to be able to open up, to remove the mask. You're shifting that identity in the discovery because that is where you want to be spending 70 to 80% of your time. Okay. Right, we've all been to the doctors, yeah? So find out why they're on the call, yeah? Making 10K from trading isn't enough, yeah? We want to find out what is 10K going to actually do for them personally. How long have they tried to make 10,000? It's been 3 years. Okay, so why trading? Like, why don't you try to make money online doing something else, like maybe e-com, FBA, cryptocurrency? Oh, well, I've tried that and it didn't work for me. Now what we're doing is we're getting them to tell us that they've tried other things and it didn't work. So they can't use it at the end. Oh, I think I'm going to go and try X, Y, and Z. Yeah. So start by asking open-ended questions to learn about their challenges and goals. So a little nuance, someone says to you, well, I've been doing it like this for 3 years. You can just turn around and say, yeah, like, if you don't mind me asking, like, what led you to do it that way? All of a sudden, you're actually getting them to question themselves why they chose to do it that way, which now is creating doubt, which is making them less confident. The more less confident they are, the more that they need your actual product, your service, your guidance, your mentorship, because they don't feel confident and they have self-doubt that they can carry on doing this by themselves. Yeah. Use questions to figure out the exact issue they need help with. Yeah. Discover the why, understand the deeper reason behind their problem and what they want to achieve. So when you say like you want to make 10K, let's just fast forward now and you're making $10,000 a month from trading. Like, help me understand, like, because everyone likes to talk about their goals. If you actually imagined yourself and how life would look differently, because if you can actually see it, you can believe it, and then you will actually achieve it once you have the correct roadmap of how to actually get there. And now what we're doing is we're getting them to obviously imagine how their life is going to change. Very, very powerful stuff. Okay? And then throughout the discovery, we want to be assessing their readiness for change. So during the call, you're looking for clear signs that they're ready to take action now. This means getting them to confirm their commitment, to making changes and clarifying when they want to achieve their goal. So, okay, well, look, you've been doing this for 3 years now, John. Like, if you don't mind me asking, like kind of like, why is this something now? Like why is it important to you now to kind of like get this help and support? You could just kind of kick this down the road for another 3 to 6 months. I'm just fed up of obviously losing. I really want to get my better risk management and actually get the help and support. But yeah, like, you haven't had the help and support for 3 years. So what really shifted recently for you to like decide that you really want to get that outside help? And then they're confirming to you why they're actually ready to change. So what I want you to do is go and write down everything that I've just dropped in this video, because there are so many golden nuggets in here. Put in the comments if this has been helpful, and I'm going to start putting out weekly videos like this, so then you can go and implement this in your calls straight away, so you can start making more money on your calls. Remember, we all wear a mask. We all try to have a different identity by saying out loud who we are. You need to ask yourself this, right? Your name was given to you, right? That doesn't mean who you are. You may be a closer, but that's not who you are. That's just what you do to make money at the moment. Is that what you're going to be for the next 3, 5, 10 years? Who knows? So when someone comes on a call and they say that they're this, that's that internal belief system that they have created of who they are. So you can ask a question like this. Yeah, that's great. Like, you obviously work in corporate, you work in finance, like, but that's not who you are, buddy. Like, that's how you provide for your family. Like, what's really behind all of that? Who do you actually truly want to become? If your kids could speak about you, when you wasn't in the room, like, what would you want them to actually say about you? Pretty deep, yeah? So, love that you're still here. That just shows to me that you are teachable and you are coachable. Put down the golden nuggets in the comments of YouTube and let me need help on, and we'll get some weekly videos consistently out every single week.